What's up? I hope you're having an awesome start to your week. Today is the second video of my 2-video series where I talk about my experience with a pulmonary embolism. If you guys haven't checked out the first video, make sure to check it out. I'll put a link in the description below, where basically in that video I talk about how I discovered that I was diagnosed and the implications that it's had on my life, as well as just sharing my experience. This video I really want to be more educational, and so I'll be talking about what a pulmonary embolism is, as well as the symptoms I've experienced, how common they may be, and what doctors believe may have actually caused my blood clots, which is the birth control that I was on. Major disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I cannot diagnose anyone. I have no certifications which allow me to diagnose. This 2-video series is basically me wanting to share my experience and what I've learned with you guys, and just have that knowledge be something that can sit in the back of your brain, and if any situation is to arise, which I hope it never does, then you're equipped with knowledge that may help you. These are all things that I did not know until I was diagnosed, and things that I would have liked to know or just been aware of. I will be posting the links to all the websites down below in the description area, so even after you watch this video, I highly recommend that you check them out. Really good information. You can form your own conclusions and just know more. Also, if you have any information or experiences that you would like to share, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I did really work to make sure that all the sources I collected are legitimate, that their facts are up to date, that it's accurate. Also, as another disclaimer, if you do happen to find any of this information disturbing, more than welcome to click away at any time. I understand that some of these facts might be frightening. I know that they were frightening to me. And again, this is all meant for learning purposes. This is not meant to ruin anyone's day or terrify anyone. So with that, we're going to start with the first question. What in the world is a pulmonary embolism? So according to StanfordHealthcare.org, again, I'm going to be putting all the links in the description below. Just reading off my notes. According to StanfordHealthcare.org, a pulmonary embolism is a blood clot that develops in a blood vessel anywhere in the body, most commonly the legs, and from there they travel to an artery in the lung where they form a blockage. Symptoms can include sudden shortness of breath, pain in the chest or abdomen, and sudden headaches, nausea, dizziness, fatigue. All of these are symptoms that I experienced. As you will know, as I describe it in my prior video, I was just teaching a cycling class and suddenly was overwhelmed by just this dizziness, fatigue, nausea, and developing chest pain and chest pressure. Also, as I described in the prior video, the chest pressure, for me at least, felt like someone was standing on my sternum and they wouldn't get off. They were just standing there. In terms of diagnosis, something that I did not include in my prior video is that actually prior to calling my fiance, while I was at 24 Hour Fitness, I did call my advice nurse through my health insurance, and I personally highly recommend that if you do ever have symptoms, just for anything in general, that you don't know what they are, contact a healthcare professional. It could save your life. This can include a doctor, a nurse, calling 911. Tell them your symptoms, be specific, and they will absolutely be able to direct you to the best course of action. In terms of treatments for pulmonary embolism, there are options. For myself, my doctor prescribed me Eliquis. Eliquis is a newer drug and also a less evasive drug. Older ones, you may have to go in for shots and for weekly tests to make sure that you're not getting too much or too little. And so in terms of Eliquis, I'm very happy to just take one pill in the morning and then one pill at night. Again, according to StanfordHealthcare.org, it is estimated that about 600,000 people in the US are diagnosed with a pulmonary embolism per year. On a lighter fact, if you do happen to be diagnosed, the fact that you are diagnosed early on can change your expectancy to survive from 60% to 90%, thus emphasizing the importance of asking healthcare professionals if you expect effect at all if you might have any sort of blood clot or something like this. It will really save your life. So moral of the story, make sure that you get help immediately. Second part of this video, I am going to talk about birth control, specifically the NuvaRing, and how the NuvaRing may have been a contributing factor to me developing blood clots. Again, as I stated in my first video, this information is not meant to scare anyone out of taking hormonal birth control. I believe that it has a lot of good that it does, including helping women manage their periods as well as preventing pregnancy. However, like all medications, there are side effects, and one of the side effects for birth control, hormonal birth control in particular, can be blood clots. All of my info regarding the NuvaRing I got from, checking my notes, NuvaRing.com. A combination of hormonal birth control methods can increase risks of developing a blood clot, especially in women who may have higher risk factors, such as women who smoke, who are over the age of 35, women who are overweight tend to have higher risks. But being myself, although I do not fall under any of those categories, I still developed clots. And so it is important to know that even if you do not have any of the higher risk factors, you can still potentially develop clots. Talk to your doctor. That's the biggest thing I can say. And so again, there's a lot of information that you can find online, but the biggest thing is just being aware. Be aware. The more you know, the more you can take control of your life. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel down below. I generally do a lot of comedy, mixture of fitness, still figuring it out, so stay tuned. Thank you guys so much, and of course I will continue to keep you posted on my health and how I am doing. Love you guys. I'll see you later.